how to handle the case of liver dysfunction. So in the case of liver dysfunction, the patient is complaining of the pain. So the clinical feature is the symptoms reproduced by the movement that produce sliding in one particular direction. अगर किसी एक डायरेक्शन में नर्व को स्लाइड कर रहे हैं, so the patient is feeling the pain in that conditions. So what is the present finding? That is the neural tension dysfunction. क्या क्या finding है, कैसे इसको हम correlate करेंगे? So first is the SLR, that is painful. If you are adding the PNF, that is also painful. So the next stage is that is slump. If you are performing the slump test, then cervical neck flexion is painful, and again adding the knee extension, that is also painful. So it's just suggesting that there is the neural tension, that is the neural tension test is positive. So how to manage this case? So there are so many positions by which you can apply the techniques. So at the level 1, what we have to do, that is the nerve root progression stage for the tension dysfunction. If the patient is feeling tension in the nerve, then how to manage the case? So it has been divided into separate stages. So the first stage is the position of, that is the testing the leg, the painful leg, that is known as ipsilateral leg, will be positioned out, and again the contralateral limb will be kept in the position out position. So out means there is no tension at all. In the next stage, the ipsilateral leg will be again kept in the position out position. Then the contralateral leg will be in the move out position, that is the off tension. So you have to produce the tension over the contralateral limb. In the third stage, the ipsilateral leg will be in the position in, that is you have to perform the tension here, and the contralateral limb will be in the position of move out, that is out of tension. The next stage is the position out, that is the contralateral leg will be in the position out position, and the ipsilateral leg, that is the painful leg, will be in the move in position, that is you have to produce the tension over the affected leg. In the stage 5, that is the position in for the contralateral limb, and the move in phase for the ipsilateral limb, that is we have to again produce the tension here. So after this, you have to apply the level 2 of the, that is the standard technique of the neurodynamics, and after then level 3, that is the test of techniques we have to apply. So this is the common method to treat any kind of neural dysfunction, that is the tension dysfunction of the nerve. So I am going to demonstrate how to go for the treatment of the neural dysfunction. So in the first phase, that is the progression 1 stage. Suppose this is the testing leg, and this is the contralateral limb, that is normal, and this is the affected leg. So stage 1, this limb will be kept in the neutral position, and the therapist will just go for the hip flexion of the patient. It is tried to go for hip flexion up to 90 degree if possible. Then go for the extension of the limb. Maintain it at least for 15 to 20 seconds, and try to find out if there are any symptoms in the contralateral limb. Suppose here it is the left leg, any sensation of pin and needle type. If it is okay, then it can be performed for at least 3 to 5 times. Then come to the progression stage 2. So in that stage, the same movement is done over the contralateral limb. Again go for hip flexion and knee extension. After maintaining it, go for the knee flexion. Again go for knee extension and go for knee flexion. So is there any changes in the symptoms of the pain or any kind of sensation? Now come to the stage progression of the stage number 3. So for that, ipsilateral limb will be kept in the neutral position. Again go for the hip flexion and the knee extension position. So in this position, we have to ask just the patient to dorsiflex the foot. Baba, panja upar modiye. So this is the progression level number 3. फिर डाउन कीजिए, पंजा नीचे लाइए, फिर ऊपर कीजिए, फिर नीचे लाइए, फिर ऊपर लाइए, फिर नीचे लाइए. So you can again assess the change of the symptoms here. वापस लाइए नीचे. So now this is the progression level 4. So in this case, first of all we have to go for the extension of the contralateral limb. इसको सीधा कीजिए बाबा. Then go for the extension of the testic limb, that is the affected limb also. So this is a level 4. Now this is the progression level 5. So in this posture again, patient is sitting in the high sitting posture. Then he has to go for the extension of the affected leg. उसे straight कीजिए, सीधा कीजिए इसको. So this is one technique. Another one is the subject is said to flex is the cervical spine. इसको bend कीजिए, इसको मोड़ के रखिए. अब इस घुटने को सीधा लाइए, straight कीजिए. So this is a level 5 progression. नीचे लाइए, वापस आइए. So this is the level 2 examination or mobilization for the nerve, that is the neural tension dysfunction. So that is according to the slump test. This is actually slump position. So we are trying to guide the nerve. Okay, down here. So down here. Then for the level 3. So for the level 3, we have to add some other motion, that is the suppose contralateral cervical flexion. बाबा गर्दन इधर झुका लें, इधर ऐसा इधर झुका लें, ऐसे ऐसे झुकाना बाबा, ऐसा गर्दन झुकाना है. ठीक, सीधा बैठना है आपको और गर्दन इधर झुकाना है. ठीक है, तो झुका के रखेंगे ऐसे और घुटना को सीधा करना है. So you are lifting the right leg and you are putting the cervical spine side flexion to the left side. So it will create more tension over the nerve. So in this case you can glide the nerve. So this is the level 3 of the neurodynamic testing or the treatment technique. Okay, so this is all about the technique how to glide the nerve if there is the tension dysfunction in the nerve. Okay. So now I am going to demonstrate how to treat the condition of reduced closing dysfunction. That is, if the patient is feeling pain during doing the spinal extension motion or spinal side flexion motion, if he is getting pain in the leg like pin and needle sensation or like sciatica pain, so then how to manage such condition. So for this, at the level 1, we have to go for the static opener technique. So for this, the patient is kept in the sideline position. The painful leg will be in the uppermost position. Keep both the hip bending in the fixed position. You can add some cushion or bolsters below the spine. It will create, by putting this, it will create separation of the joint. So there will be opening of the facet joint. That will relieve the pressure over the nerve root. So our aim is to open the facet joint to decompress the nerve root. So if the patient feeling comfortable in this position, he can be advised to maintain this posture at home for longer time. Then in the second stage, that is the progression, second stage, the patient is again lying in the sideline posture. This bolster will be kept here to produce the motion of side flexion here to open the facet joint. Now the subject is asked to lower down one leg. He can lower down any leg which is more comfortable for the patient and reducing the symptoms of the patient. Suppose I have just put it here, the contralateral limb. If the patient is feeling comfortable, then he can do it as a routine work at home also. So keep the leg at least for the 30 to 60 seconds just to compare the symptoms before and after the testing. If he is getting relief, then this posture can be maintained and this exercise can be maintained. If it's not working, then You can put another leg, that is the affected leg also. Again click for the 30 to 60 seconds to see the change in the symptoms. If the patient feeling good, then this can be repeated at home for 3 to 5 times per day. So next stage of the progression is keeping both the leg below the couch like this. You will again create more opening of the facet joint. Again, just relieving the nerve pressure here. If this position again comfortable for the position, we can maintain it for 30 to 60 seconds. And again, this is the symptoms. Start. Now I am going to demonstrate the technique of dynamic opener. So for this, again the patient is lying over the sideline posture, that is the affected side up position. The therapist keep his hand over the buttock area and then forearm over the lateral side of the thigh. Keep his upper trunk in the stable position and go for this movement along the line of the thigh. So it will again open the facet joint. So basically this is the mobilization technique to open the facet joint to relieve the nerve pressure over the nerve root. Okay. Now I am going to demonstrate about the level 2 technique, how to progress for the level 2. So previously I have mentioned the level 1, this is the level 2. For this again the patient is lying over the sideline condition. So in this condition, now I am trying to go for the treatment of the mechanical dysfunction. So for this, first you have to go for the opening, then go for the closing movement. First opening, then closing movement. So again we are trying to mobilize the facet joint like this. So first go for opening and then go for the closing motion. This is the level 2 treatment.